Hey guys, being here. Today let's try and model these. Okay, so these are these. Can you see my cursor? These. Okay, see. So let's start. So this is what I did. Okay, and it's basically we just need to model one of these. So adaptive. I'll just show you. So if I delete them, this is just a divided surface. So oh, hang on, where's my options there? I have no idea. So let's just create a new one. So create a form. Okay, so and divide surface. So I'm going to use, oh hell, looks like sorry. And also I'll just turn on the nodes. I'll just check this as well. Notes, yep. Okay. So, they're there. So let's just use this one. Just one adaptive family. So see, 1 and 2, and then that's it. And then just repeat. And that's the, and also we just need to adjust the width a little bit to match the grid of this divided surface. So just tap select and roughly, I think it's about something like that. And then, yeah. Okay, so let's do it. Okay, so this is it. I'll just save this. So in case I couldn't work out, I'll just save this one for now. Okay, so I'll close this and let's create a new one. Okay, so new adaptive family. Okay, so first let's place one point. I'll just place it, draw on world plan, and I'll place it on in the center. Okay, so make it adaptive, and then create another point. Draw on world plan, set world plan, pick the horizontal world plan of this point, place it on the point. So drag this up, make it adaptive point. So this will be the adaptive point 2. Select them, create a spline, make a reference line, place a point, draw on face, place it on the line 1, 2, so 2 of the line, and then we're just going to select them, and I'll just turn on the reference plane so it's easier for us to work on them. Okay, so now we don't need to, we're not going to place anything on the adaptive point, so I'm going to just H them. Okay, so drag these 2 points to the end, and then, okay, so let's start. First, I'm going to, if you look at this shape, so can you see my cursor here? So it's, if you look at that, it's a little bit like a hexagon, but then it's not quite a hexagon. Okay, so it's, see this one? So what we're going to do is, we can, let me think. So we can just, I think I actually have an easier way to, place multiple point. So I'm going to just draw a reference circle on world plan. So set world plan, pick this world plan, and I'll just draw a circle, and then I'll create a radius parameter. Okay, so I'll just call it A instance, and okay. So I'll use this circle to place point. So I don't need to, otherwise you will need to offset. So that's a lot of work to do. So select this circle and use divide path. So now we have these points. So we need to create a hexagon, but it's not quite a regular one. So it will be something, oh, sorry, new. Yeah. It will be something like, I think there will be a point here. Okay, so another point here, another point here, another point here, and then like I think it should be something like this. Okay, so yeah, it might be here. Not quite. Yeah, let's just use that point. So okay, so maybe like this. How? Maybe we can. Let's just do it because I did this before. I previously, the one before, I did it. Use this point. It doesn't look right. So maybe we'll use a point here instead. So it'll be something like this. Okay. So okay. So we only need 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 points, and then from these two we can get this one. From these two we can get this one. Okay. So and then of course we will connect these two. So now I'm going to just try a different number. Okay. So 4, no, 5, no, 7, 8, no, 10. Okay, so I'm going to just use this one, these two. So 1, 2. Okay, so oh, actually, we don't really need this. Maybe we can just delete that. I'll just place a point roughly here. Okay, so roughly here. And I place another point roughly here. So I'll just select this point and have a look of this normalized. So this normalized curve parameter. So it's roughly 0.55. I think it's okay. Maybe I'll just move this back a little bit, see what number is still close to that. So maybe I'll just type in 0.55. And this one, roughly 0. So I'll type in 0.45. So same, I'll just place another 2 points. So make sure draw on face. So 1 and 2. And check this one. So it's about 0.95. And this one will be 0.05. Okay, so now I think we have these 4. And then we just need another one here. So for this one, it's up to you. You can place a point here and then offset this way, or you can just create a reference line, place a middle point, and offset this way. So it seems like it's easier to place 2 points here, and then place another point, draw on work plan, set to work plan, pick this vertical work plan, and just offset back. So roughly here. Okay. So yeah, I think that should be okay. We can always create a parameter for this one. So in case we want to adjust this, so let's just do it. I'll call this offset. Okay, so instance and okay and okay. So once again, another one. Draw on work plan, set work plan, pick the vertical. So tab, yeah, and place it there. And then select this point, drag it this way, so link this to the offset. Okay, so now we have this. So we have this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 point. Okay, so now we can select all these points. So let me just select everything here except this point, CC. Okay, and then hang on, let me think, and select this circle and pick this work plan. So you will see it goes up. And how do I do this? Don't know, just leave it there. Okay, so now let's go back to the top, and then we just need to move this circle and back to this point. So now we have 1 and 2. So actually there's one dimension. Let me just select this circle. See, link to this dimension. I'll just delete this one. Although it works, but I just want to have that dimension or parameter up there. So I'll just select world plan, pick this world plan, and then do a dimension di. Oh, sorry, wrong one. And oh, sorry, radius, and then that's it. So and then link to R. So now it's that the one go up there. Okay, so now the next step is we need to let me think. Oh, sorry, wrong one. We need to so let me just find one to show you. Okay, so now we have, oh, maybe I'll just do a screenshot of this. It's maybe here, so this one. So if you look at this, so the top is something like this. Okay, so the top is something like this. The bottom is the same. Okay, and then the front here, so it will be a line 1, 2, 3, and the back here, so it will be 1, 2, and 3. And then after that, so we just need to connect this point to this point to this point to this, and then connect this one to this one to this, and then this one to up here, this one to up here, so this one to up to here, and then connect this one and this one. So this is it. Okay, so okay, so now let's go back. We now have this. We just need to create those. There'll be 6 of them. So 6 of them, 6 of those. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so now let's go back to Revit, and I'm going to just go. So from this point, let's start from this point. So let's just change this to always. So we have this world plan. So visible. Okay, so it's easier. Sorry, it's easier to place lines on them. So reference, draw on world plan, set world plan, pick this vertical world plan, and draw a line from here up. So here we can actually we can create a dimension. So this one will be the length. Okay, so the length of this, maybe we can just oh, actually I'll just use this R. I'll use this R. So, or maybe we can just create a new one. So let's call it L, length. So instance, and you can, if you want to, you can also create a radius parameter here, so you can control the angle. So let me just do it. So set world plan, make sure it's using this vertical world plan, di dimension angle here to, I think, this one. Okay, so to this one. So now we have this angular parameter. So we can create an angle. So let's call it a angle A instance. So now we have a plane. So for example, if I change the R, if I change the R to 1200, yeah, all good. Change it back. And if we change this offset to maybe 300, yeah, all good. So L, make it longer, yeah. Back to 1 meter. So this degree, 45 degree. Oops, something's not right. Okay, so it looks like there's something's not right here. So let's have a look. So I'll just change this back to, I'll see if I can, yeah, all good. What's going on here? Let's try again. So 35, huh? Works now. Oh, interesting. So anyway, that's one of them, and then let's do another one. So okay, so we need another one point, another line here, but facing the exactly same direction. So from this point, facing this way. Okay, so but this point, if I turn on the work plans, reference plans, so you will see even, let me just uncheck this one so we can see all the work plan. However, we can't find a work plan parallel to this one, this vertical one, which means we can't create a reference line facing the same direction of this one. So what we can do is I'll just hide the reference plans for this one. We can do this. We can connect these two. So if I create a reference line from these 2 points, and then if I select this point, select this reference line, you will see now we have this work plan, which is vertical and parallel to that vertical work plan. So we can use this reference plan. Okay, so now let's do it. So create a reference line, set work plan, pick the vertical, so tab this one, and start from this point, go up, and then create a dimension. And also we can just once again just make sure we're using the vertical work plan, di dimension, angle this point and to this reference line. Okay, so now this one we can link this to A, and we can link this length. Okay, so that's it. And then once again repeat, so select these two, reference line, and reference line, draw on work plan, set work plan, pick the vertical, so tab, and start from here, up, dimension, di, angular, and angle, link to A, link to L. Okay, and okay, so it's finished here, and then we need another 3 up here, so it will be exactly the same. So reference, draw work plan, set work plan, tab, select the vertical work plan, go down, length, and then I think the work plan is still on the vertical, so let's directly just do the dimension angle here and try to looks like we can't pick the, we need to show the work plan. So select this point, change this to always, and once again just make sure set work plan, pick this vertical one, di, angular, this, and this one. Okay, so now this will be same, the A, and then this one will be, oh sorry, this one will be the L. Okay, so repeat, reference line, this one as well, reference line, and reference line, draw work plan, set work plan, pick the vertical, so tab, draw it here, down, reference dimension, di, angular, this point, sorry, this reference line and this reference line. Select this angle, select this L. The last one, reference line, draw work plan, set work plan, vertical, draw it down there, dimension, di, angular, this one, and then a angle, and this one, dimension L. So now we have all the reference lines we need. Okay, so now we can start to connect all these reference lines. So for this one, I'm going to just place a point, draw on face, and place it on this end of the point. So, and same here. So you can use SE to pick the end point. And then once we have point on this reference line, we can select them and create reference lines between them. So one and this, oh not this one, this one. And so for this point, I'm going to just hide the reference plans because we don't need to see them anymore. Okay, we don't need to see them. I'll see if I can do it to this. Yeah, I think it's still okay. Although it's invisible, you can't see, but the dimensions still okay. Okay, so this one and this one, spline and reference line, and this one. Oops, sorry, Control Z. This one, and this one, and spline, reference line. This one and this one, spline and reference line. This one and this one, spline and reference line. So now, and also we need to connect them. So these two, spline, reference line, this one and this one, spline and reference line. So this one need to be reference line. And again, this one need to be reference line. This point, spline and reference line, and this one, spline and reference line. So I think that, and then of course we need to link these points, spline, reference line, spline, reference line, and this one and which one? This one, spline and reference line. So I'll just turn off the reference plane, and I think in this point and this point, spline, that should be okay. And okay, so these two, spline, reference line, this one, spline, reference line, this one, spline, reference line, and this one, spline and reference line. Okay, so now we can have a test. So it looks, the shape of this is okay. I think let's have a test. So 45 degrees. So let's try 30 degree. Okay, so something's not right. Okay, that's okay. So let's go have a look. So because previously I think this happened to us. So let's try to. I'll just change this one. Constraint not satisfied. Remove constraint. Let's try this one. Okay, that's weird. Maybe because we use. Let's try again. Okay, so I'll just dimension set work plane. Set the vertical work plane and dimension angular. I'll use this reference line, and I'll see if I can. No, I can't pick any work plane, so I can only pick this reference line. And if I change this to again, so it doesn't work. It doesn't work this way. That's okay. Let's think about this. Okay. Maybe let me just try. Can I move this? Yes, I can. I can move this. This reference line is placed on this vertical. I'll try to place this again. I'll delete this one. I'll place another reference line. Draw work plan, set work plan, pick this vertical work plan, and start from this end, go up here, and okay. So I don't want to click on this one for now. I'll just let's have a look. Do a dimension, angular, here, and then let's try to link this to angle. Okay, it works. So let me just try this again. 45. Yeah, it works. Oh, what's the, okay. Now let's add this dimension. So the length, and link this length to L, still work, and try this again. So 40 degree, don't worry about that. Doesn't work. So it looks like once we add this length dimension to it, it won't work anymore. So how do we fix this one? Let me just change this back to 45. Doesn't work because we have this one. So I'll delete this one. I'll change this to 40. Yeah, it works. Okay, so how do we fix this? Maybe we can do this. Okay, so instead of have this dimension 2, let's just I'll just delete all these. Looks like it won't work this way. It won't work if we have this length there, so it will break this constraint. So you will see everywhere we have this length dimension or the angle parameter all broken. So let's have a look. But this one works because there's no dimension there. So we can do this. Okay, so we can do this. So we can select this and make it longer. Okay, so make it long. Oops, too long. Make it slightly longer. So maybe I'll make it 2 meter long. And okay, I'll move this to here. So this will be 2 meter long. And then we can just place a point, draw on face, and place it on this reference line. And then with this point, so you will see starting from this point, and then we can select this one, change this to a segment length, and then we can link this to the L. So now I think it will work. Okay, so this is the angular. So angular parameter is control the direction of this. So let's try. So for 40, 45, yeah, it works. And this point is using this segment length. So the distance from the end of this reference line to this point to control the length between these two. So okay, so it works now. Now we can just I'll delete this one. We'll just need to redo this part. So delete, and I'll just make this one, drag this up, make it 2 meter, or you can make it longer if you wanted to. But yeah, I think as long as it's longer than the the L. So for example, you know that the maximum L will be 1 meter, and then as long as it's more than 1 meter, that should be fine. Same, these points, we need to just delete them and make them longer. So I'll just, and so this is a little trick. So you can drag, so with your cursed mouse, just drag this one. Don't release, just directly type in 2 meter. So it will become 2 meter long. Okay. Okay, so now place point, draw on face, place on face. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and select them. Let's have a look. So just make sure this is starting from here. So I think that they are all good. So select all of them, change this to segment length, link to L. Okay, so this time it should work. Let's just connect them. So this point to this point, spline, this spline, and this to this spline, and this to this spline, this to this spline, this to this spline, this to this spline, and this to this spline. And then you can select all of them and reference model line, just make them reference line. Okay, so now I think it's all good. Now let's have a test again. Okay, so angle 30 degree. Oh, sorry. We still need to select this angular parameter, or no, angular dimension to, and link them to that angular parameter. Okay, so again, 45 degree. Yeah, all good. 40 degree, 30 degree, and then this length 1200. Yeah, 900. All good. So offset should be okay. Radius should be okay. So click OK, and then that's actually hang on, let me think. We still need to looks like we still need to create a reference lines between this point to this point, because we need to create a shape from this them. Okay, so let's do it. So this point to this point, reference line, this one to this one, spline, and reference line. Oops, sorry. This one to this one, spline, and a reference line. And this one to this one, spline, and reference line. This one to this one, spline, and reference line. Looks like I missed some of them, so just make them all reference line. And this one and this one, spline and reference line. So should be, yeah, I think that's oh, so forgot this reference line and this one and this one and reference line. So now that's all the reference line we need. And okay, so now we can start to create a shape. So I'm not going to create all these frames and the glazing. I'm just going to create a solid shape. Okay, so let's do it. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this is one shape. Create a form. Pick this. Okay, and then again 1, tab 2, 3, 4. Create a form. And this one. So 1, Control 2, tab 3, 4, 5, 6. Create form. So 1, 2, 3, and tab 4. Oops, sorry. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and face. And the top. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Hang on, yeah, here. 4, 5, 6. Create a form. Face. And 3 more to go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Create form. Face. 1, 2, oops, 3, 4. Create form. Face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so finally we created this face. Now we can load this into the project. Okay, so let's do it. So create a new. I'm going to use create just this conceptual mess, and I'm going to just place a reference line, a straight line, and then create a form. Okay, so and the divided surface. So I'm going to just change this to maximum. Maybe I'll just use fixed distance, and U grid is the whole the vertical one. So I'll change this to maybe 4 meter, and I'll change this to maybe a 2 meter. Okay, so 2 meter, yeah, something like this. And then to place the adaptive family, so you need to turn on the nodes. So I'm going to just hide the grids. Okay, so now go back here, load this family into here, so we can place. Okay, so I'm going to just place 1 and 2. Okay, so it looks like the direction's not right. So you will see the directions we need to rotate it by 90 degrees. So let's go back. So because we place these circle and all these points are on a point on this reference line. So let me just hide the adaptive point HH and also this HH. So these 2 points, so see this one and this one. These 2 points are the major points. We place everything on these points. So, and we can create an angular parameter. I'll just call it A1. Okay, so A1 instance and OK and OK. So now we can try. So if I type this A1 type in 90 degree, yep. So it will rotate the whole model will rotate by 90 degrees. So now if I load this back into here, so override, and that's it. So see 90 degree. And then we can just click on repeat, and that's it. So this is it. And also because we still need to adjust the size. So you will see it's because we didn't do any formula to automatically adjust the size depending on or actually I don't think there's any relationship between them. We can make it we can make them some ratio, but if you change the ratio of these grids, you need to adjust them manually. So you can, I think, just try to manually adjust them. So let's try this. One file. Yeah, close enough. Okay, so that's good. Yeah, and also if you want to, you can still fine tune the shape. So for example, if you want to let's have a look. So offset. Let's try to change offset 500. What? Okay. How about 200? Okay, so more pointy. Yep, looks good. And then what else? L. What's L? Let's try 1200. Okay. Okay. Good. Maybe 900. Maybe 750. Yeah, I think that's good. And then angle 45 degree. Oh, yeah. So we can adjust them to to create to make it look nicer. Okay, so that's it. Let me just change. I'll just change this to make it a little bit transparent so you can see. So this is it. So adaptive family, and placed on divided surface. So if you have any question, please let me know. I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.